Yashi! How is everybody doing? How are you doing? Hello, hello, Kasparov. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you here. Hello, hello. It is time for Dawn Labyrinth. That's what we're going to be doing today. Have a look at the new update for Dawn Labyrinth. A few things we didn't get. I was expecting this stream to be a challenge quest, but no challenge quest this month. And unless I've missed it, which is very possible, no sign of Elpis battle either. But we did have the raid boss, which gives us our Connect rank equipments. And we have the Dawn Labyrinth, which, well, a lot of people liked the mode when it first came out, but it has maybe seemingly become a bit of a chore, a very long mode, and that's what we're going to be having a look at today. But before we do that, it is that, well, I say it's that time of month again. It's not like it's a tradition. I have another 10 gifted memberships that YouTube gives out for free to see who gets, but it's not in my control who gets these memberships. It is all YouTube who chooses, and you, all of us, none of us, we've all tried, and we cannot understand the logic of YouTube. So I'm going to send out these gifted memberships. Let's see who gets them. Or it could be completely random in here. So, and then I have another 5 here. I don't know all, was it 10? And the little notification's going to go off forever. So there we go, they are the gifted memberships that YouTube gives everybody. I'm sure the bigger content creators don't even need to bother with that. But, good luck getting this, and welcome to Palmer Friends. If you made it to the random algorithms of YouTube to get a gifted membership. Anyway, let's jump over then to our Dawn Labyrinth then, that we're going to be having a look at today and see what we are coming. Kasparov, welcome to Palmer Frenzu. Hey, we have another new member today. Hello, Kat, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Carol, hey, yes, we do. You're getting to use the emoticons with the membership. I still haven't used the rainbow ticket one. Not summoning this month. Maybe we'll be going to get some summoning on the 22nd. I'm sure there'll be another new character then. And we will see who it is. Anyway, we are here then with our Dawn Labyrinth update. So, what have we got in this update? We'll go over this quickly. We have, as the membership notifications keep on going. Maybe I made it a little bit long. We have got new guilds. New guilds here that we can use in here. We have Lucid's Academy here. We have Forestier, Cannon, and Little Lyrical. And each of these have new rewards. We have these armor pieces with each of these new guilds here that we can get for completing it with them. And what do these armor pieces do? I think they all do the same, but they can be all equipped to different characters, as we can see here. They all, if we have a look here, believe what it says here is magical attack there, and we also get crit damage and crit rate 10% for 90 seconds after the start of battle. I believe that is what we are getting with these new armor pieces of equipment. Armor pieces of equipment, well, we never really had that many because we could only buy them from the other shop. Pointing over there, you can't see it, the other shop. And like obviously it was a little bit limited. Talking about the shop, where can we go? They have added the defense equipment into the shop. We can only get these attack equips Now they have added these defense equips as well into the shop that we can now purchase, so we don't have to skipper to try to get them. And it looks like some connect rank equipment in here as well. Resources. These probably be pretty valuable. Good evening, Trangy. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Is anybody ploughing through Dawn Labyrinth, or are we thinking, oh, maybe we'll do it tomorrow? So we have the equipment in the shop. We have, as we've seen, the new guilds, the new equipment we can get from that. Difficulty level has also been increased. As we can see, it now goes up to 10, but we have to beat 6, 7, 8, 9 before we can get to 10, it seems. So a lot of grinding with all of this. They did say as well that some of these relics have been rebalanced very slightly. Maybe we should still go the same route as we have done before, try to get these purple damage over time ones. They may help us through. There's new nodes here to strengthen our characters in this mode as well. So can I spend any of this now? Or maybe I can. Let's see, what do we want? You're not doing it. Changi is not doing it. I am not doing it. Well, what do you think of the EX equipment, the armor ones? Though, wouldn't you like to get your hands on a couple of those? Physical. Let's unlock some of these. We're going to need a few of these spare. Let's get some attack. How much more can we do here? In fact, can we not even just go straight to here? In fact, can we not just go straight to here? We've got quite a lot of this currency. Let's just spend it all. Make sure that we have the easiest time in this mode, because this, like we say, we do not want to be going back in and having to rerun it again. That's probably what's very frustrating. You can spend 20 minutes and then lose and get not a lot for it. So we have spent this. What is this called? Does it give us a name for it in here? These well, we can spend that on there. We've got missions. It seems like new missions here that we've started to. Was that? She's in a arena in the background there, shouting out about Big Brother. Distracted me a little bit. Anyway, we have some more missions here. Lots of these tickets. 2,000 mastery tickets we just got from that one. I still haven't got all these prizes yet. There's still a lot of prizes in here to get by beating some of these stages. So I think we're about ready to jump in then, I suppose. We've covered all of the updates for this, so I think the plan might be, and we can get rid of this. Oink. We can get rid of that. The plan might be to go in with some of the new guilds and see what level we can actually take them on with. So I want it to be on at least level 6. Lucent's Academy. We get the new relics for these new characters. Difficulty 6 seems to be the highest that we can do at the moment. So let's try difficulty 6 then, shall we? That means we're going to pick 3 characters from this guild to start with. So which Suzunas, Misakis and Ios are we going to pick? None of these are tanks, are they? I think we'll have 6-star Suzuna. She's very good as a DPS. We will have... Well, all the Ios and the Misakis are all magic. Perhaps... Ooh, what do we... time to think. Do we want 6-star Io? Do we want Xmas Io? I guess. I can't imagine much. We really need to be maybe not taking too long to think about things here, because we want to try and get a few runs through. And yes, we could spend forever thinking about what we're trying to do here. So, first level, again, pretty simple. We don't have a lot of nodes to choose from. No very hard nodes on here. Let's see if my little ragbag team here Ooh, we haven't really got very picking characters that we haven't fully maxed out in their EX equipments there. If they can take out this first stage on difficulty 6, can Suzuna tank this for us? Thankfully she can. Maybe that's going to make this one a little difficult. You get free random tank. Free random tank? Have we not invoked that? Where do we get our free random tank from? I know which one you want me to pick, Kasparov. I'll probably, there we go. Princess Carol. Carol, there we go. Where is our free random tank? Pretty good pick, that one then. We don't have one in here. We don't have one in there. I don't know how we're going to get a free random tank. Let's move here though. This is where we're going to get another character from here. So we've got dark. We have got light. Let's go dark again. Yay! Party, party indeed for Karu on the team. Should be a big. We want some. That's what we want. Rainbow papers all the way. Another Karu. Here we go. You're really putting the Karus in, aren't you? And another EO. And Kuka. There's our tank. A magic tank. Really? Well, I suppose she's a physical, but she does. No, it's 6-star Kuka. She is more of a physical tank. Anyway, doesn't matter which one we go to here. We're going to get more characters there. Yes! Karu is dark. We want to go for the dark. Okay, let's put her in the team. Let's take out Suzuna for this one. No, not Kuka. We want the tank. I guess we can have both the Carols. Karu! This should be much stronger now. At least we have our one tank. The pink and purple haired, dark haired ladies here of the dark team. Starting to form a bit of a team here, so we do want more characters. We're gonna have. I'm not sure that any of these will particularly help me. I suppose Kai's is the one that I've got built the highest out of all of these so far. So we've got Kai's and we've got Karu here. We're getting the whole gang together here. Indeed, the whole gang together. Some fire there. So, do we want more dark, or shall we try some of the other elements? We don't really have. If we had light, we try light elements. Get a few more characters for light. Well, there we go. Alpha Nenica, very good pull there. 6-star Misaki and Commander Eriko. She's not a bad pull either. Pretty good character. More dark. Well, I think we've got a lot of dark now. And we get a relic here. Area 1, not too difficult then. I suppose we should go for the 2-star one. Get a bit of attack there on this relic. We need more relics. That's what we need. Some more relics. Right, area 2. Well, we haven't actually looked again. We always forget to look at the bosses that we have to see whether we really want to be a single target or multiple target. I think Salamander's single target, unless I'm mistaken. And our final boss, we've got Goblin Lord. I guess it depends on what iteration of the Goblin Lord we have as to whether we want multiple target or single target, because sometimes there's these little goblin minions in front of him, which. Anyway, we want extreme. I guess we have to try extreme, and we want relics, which is this one. So we can't have both. We can't have a relic and an extreme. Let's go just for the relic one on this one, whilst we're strengthening our party. Do we want more dark? Do we want more? We're going to do full dark this first run. Smoogie, Halloween, Yuki, and Kukua. Well, there we go. We've got 2 tanks now. One for a physical team and one for a magical team. So I think our dark magic is the strongest at the moment. So let's swap Kukas. Maybe we still want to keep. Maybe we still want to keep Stage Misaki on that team. Something like that can be our team for now. Why so Kanashi there? Free random tank is next. Golden node. Aha, alright, let's have a little lookie. One more tank would be good, so we can have 3 teams. So we guess we need 3 teams at the end. What do we want from this? Let's go with Cafe Tamaki here. One of the event ones? We could maybe get one from the event ones. Let's see, relics. Well, I guess we've got to go for the 3-star ones. No, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you go for 3-star? Which means we have to skip the extreme one for this one, but we're building a team, so let's take it a little bit steady there. We save them fire pulls for our next summoning stream. that's where we want those fire pulls. Hey, who could it be next? I mean, I'm still loading out maybe for Urui coming out next. So we'll find out though in a few days. It won't be long. Well, we've got on the 16th now, which means we only have about a week, just less than a week, before this GUP celebration ends. Gothic Kyoka. We have to have Ava though. We've just got our win button right there. Well, or is it? It's a little more difficult now, but is Ava our win button? Let's see what this event is then. Hey! Got stun. I can't even read my. What are we going for? We've gone with Christina before and regretted it. As we say, we've got our win button. Do we think we can take out? This is a very hard setup here. Let's see if our dark magical team is up for it. Easily up for it there. Very easily up for it. So that was not a mistake. Let's. Can we get through all 4 guilds? All 4 guilds. Carols will have no problem. Well, there we go. No problem from the Carols. There we go. A 2. Let's go with the 2. Go with the higher. We haven't seen any of the purple relics yet. I'm going to go Magical Girl Monica. In case we can build a light physical team. We did have Suzuno already. So maybe we should focus on some light characters as going forward when we get the choice. Okay, so TPs. We have 2 TPs, TP boost or action speed. Go with action speed. We haven't got any action speed buffers yet. So that might be handy. It's not much, but it will help. Right, area 3 then. Boss area. So which way are we going to go? I guess we want to try and get this, and we want to try and get this. So let's go down the bottom. Oh look, the whole family's here. My whole evil family is here. We probably could do with a few more characters though. By the time we get to the boss, we can't really build a second team yet. We have some kind of a physical team with Aira and Suzuna, but maybe we won't need to. Maybe this dark magic team here, Carol, is going to get us through. Who do we pick here? Well, we care. Maybe she'll run alongside Ada. Right, relic. What can we get for our relic? I guess we'll go with an attack one. Magical defense, physical defense. What are our... What is this? Salamander is... I think he does magical damage, but then Goblin King or whatever it is physical. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's grab that one. Get some more characters here. Do we get a light? We do get a light. Let's go for light this time. See if we can build our light team. Got some good light physical characters perhaps. Another Carol though. What are you doing, Kasparov? What is it? What is it with all these carols? We need, well, there you go. You've got your more carols there. Especially second and third team full of carols. Well, Hatsune Shiori, well, multiple targets. They'll work okay. Right, let's move on to our extreme battle. Ooh, Wraith Lord. Oopsie, oopsie. Can we take out the Wraith Lord? Will this team do? Is Stage Misaki in a bit of trouble here? It's just, well, there we go. From that reaction, I think you liked another Carol there. That is true. Winning indeed. So yeah, yes, this team is doing pretty well, but we have got some good characters on it, some pretty good characters on it already. Ooh, 3-star attack or 3-star defense. We're building up our attack, I think. We're building up our attack. Let's go for the 3-star attack. We're going on the offense here. Go for Kino Siren. Maybe fire is the way we should be going, not light. We decided to build the core of a good fire physical team here. Shop tile. Now, do we buy somebody here or something here, or do we just save it for the next shop, which is a lot better? I don't think any of that's going to really help us too much. Let's try and take a gamble and save it. And move on to the boss then. So we're going to run with that dark magical team, I guess, is our first one, which is pretty good. Second team, I guess we're going to try with the fire physical core. But we're going to need Kuka to tank it. So do we have another dark physical option, maybe? We could stick in Commander Eriko there. And party 3, this is where we're going to struggle because we don't have another tank. We need our third tank. Suppose she's in a tank, but I don't have her, so she's only at 3 stars, so she's going to have to do there. Samugi there, Halloween Samugi. Why ever not? Let's stick in Kiara in there. There we go. Let's send me there. Let's see if we can take out this salamander then. We buy carols. Stocks in carols are going up. We buy. Oh well, it looks like. Ooh, Misaki's down. Neneka's down. One carol's down. Second carol's down. Can Kuka? Kuka's going to do no damage. Okay, he's going to come down to Team 2. He's going to come down to how Team 2 can... Team 2 was pretty good as well. I think it's pretty good. We don't have to do a lot though. We just need to take out the last health of our salamander here. I'm glad we had Kuka as a tank because Kane looks like quite far forward. Although our DPS are being hammered pretty badly here. Before we've got the killing blow on the salamander. Ooh, that was close. If that could have been a bit of a defeat there. Oof, that's only difficulty 6. I haven't seen in the community how far people have got. Has anyone beaten difficulty 10 yet? I don't know how much the €1 you gained, but you realise because of Keru, you gained a whole €1 today. Hey, thank you. Well, I will eventually when YouTube decides it wants to pay me, but That's for another day. So we need to pick a relic for beating Salamander. I guess we'll go with the TP one here, because then we get up the TP rank a bit higher and get some more effects. Ray or Summakuka. Summakuka is built. We do really need another tank, but Ray's a pretty decent DPS. Carrying wouldn't be a bad option to be plonked on any team. We're gonna go with Ray, because we're gonna get another tank somewhere else. So we're gonna get another tank somewhere else. We're Katamaki, New Year. We'll get New Year's Jewish. He is a speed buffer, so we'll stick her on the team. Let's go with those two choices then, and make our way to our Goblin King. He's the Goblin King. I was just Goblin King, Great Goblin. I don't get mixed up between them. It's Goblin Lord. I'm calling him a king. Is a lord more higher than a king? Is he going to be annoyed that I'm calling him a king when he's a lord? No, a king is higher than a lord. King surely is higher than a lord. So I'm giving him a promotion when he doesn't need one. When he does not need one, right? Which route are we taking? We have Relic at the bottom and Extreme at the top, so we can't have both again. But we can have another character if we take that route. We'll have a Relic here, and then we'll go to this Extreme and then up to the top. I think that's the way we're going to go on this route. Let's pick damage. We're building that one up. Let's see if we get the full 15 boost for that. I think our Dark Magic team still is the strongest one we've got, but we could try the Dark Fire team, physical, just for a change, to see if it can get through, if we can rely on it. Let's test it out here against Smoldersaurus. There is quite a bit of damage here coming in from Smoldersaurus. And Kuka went down, but we did prevail. I really hope we don't get to the end and then fail. That would be disappointing. Carol's are the best. We want to go back to the Carol team. Okay, let's go back to the Carol team. 3-star TP boost, we'll grab that one. And we will pick... I would like Makoto, but let's have Shizuru as our second tank. She is light element as well. Come on, Big Sis. We need another good tank option, and there we go. We've got a decent enough tank option. So what are we going to go here? Rock, paper, or scissors? Junkenpon, is that what they call it in Japan? Junkenpon. Rock, paper, or scissors? We're going to go pebbles. Rock with with Yuri. Oh, and we lose. Okay, never mind. So, what were we taking? We were going to go top, extreme, and then a character. That's the way we was going to go. And the date has changed. I knew it was going to happen, but I don't think it was going to kick us out mid-fight. It should save that. We should be able to go back into that point. Time for dailies for Shaggy Dennis. Time to do the dailies. On the dot. Yes, it is some kind of rogue-light mode. Yes, it is indeed. Which you can run through again and again and get stronger if you are starting to have difficulties. When we get out from this victory, we can put our resources in and get some boosts. So where were we? Let's get our adventure back. We see this, and we have to get our adventure back. Batch return. Just a bit of a pause there. What do we get here? Anything good? And this maybe is a trick. I don't know if it's a trick if I come upon something. As you can see here, I have got characters that are coming up on or have just had EX equipments as the shards that I'm getting. So, hopefully, when we get to our Summer Eris and Canon EX equipments, I'll have enough shards to put it on, and I don't need to use a growth sphere. So, I don't know if that's clever, big brain, or not. But anyway, that's what we use the adventure mode for. So we've got that going. Let's jump back into Dawn Labyrinth then, and continue from where we was. It did save it, thank goodness. So let's put our Carol team back in then, because it was doing pretty well. We'll get the right Kuka there. Off we go then. Is still the game updates? This is a new update to this mode, yes. That dropped yesterday. Second update, I believe, to this mode. Adding new equipments and new difficulties and new guilds to take on the mode with. We're in with Io, Suzuna and Misaki's guild in here. Well, there's another tank option here. 2 new tank options, actually. Plenty of tank options. A fire tank for the fire team might be a good option, but Muimi as a DPS for our light team might also be a good option. So this is difficulty. Do we go for June or do we go for Muimi? Indeed, Japanese server. Gus says go for Muimi. Maybe we'll have a light fire physical team. In that case, if we're going to do that, we didn't need any more DPS because Hero's got us covered. So, maybe June wants to be part of the team and she'll pop back up. Anyway, look like it is tuna for tea. If we can take out the boss here. Oh dear, well, started off with a bit of a devastating blow there, but no! This team, right, okay. Tunas is giving us a bit of a difficulty here. Let's send in then a team then, a Firelight team. Do we want Kaya? Oh, because there's our problem. Suzuna's position there. Suzuna, Shizuru's position. That is a big problem. We'll have some action speed, thank you very much. Kaya is not tanking this. No way in hell is Kaya tanking this. We may need Kuka back. Well, exactly, right. Maybe not getting June was a mistake. Oh no! Oh no indeed, right. Tank Kuka. Has to be Kuka. And maybe we'll have Suzuna in instead of Muimi. Maybe we're picking that Muimi. Yeah, I'm kind of regret now picking that Muimi. Rightio. We have a bit of a problem here. We'll put Suzuna in. She will give us more physical defense. But see, this Trinity doing physical damage, right? Yes, he is. Not enough to save Aira, though. That could be a problem. I think what we need to do is, oh dear, it is in English because we have an English translation patch that fans have made to work with the DMM player that we are playing on. So that players like me who jumped over to the JP server after the global shutdown, the end of service, could still play the game and understand what it's what we are reading, which is very handy, very helpful. It's a good tool. It is a good addition there. What I am thinking, what are we going to do here? Does Eriko debuff a little? Maybe that could be the way through. She's a buffer, but she might have some debuffs. Can Suzuna do the damage though? She can remain alive, hiding at the back. There we go. We managed to get past Tunas, but we did have to bring up a bit of a strange team there. As I say, strange team. It is locked to JP, but, you know, there are magical devices that can transport you all around the world. I'm just saying. Indeed, as Kasparov has given an option there. So, what do we want here for our... Again, we think we might need a bit more defense here. These bosses and these opponents are starting to hit a little hard. Let's grab Ranger Shori. Maybe we can have some kind of a wind element on our team. We get another character here. Shall we go wind? See what we can get for wind. Ooh. Whoa, that's straight in the face with Maho there. Xmas Akari and Traveler Kea. None of them really, I think, are going to help too much, unfortunately. So we can move to the shop, and then it is the last area then before we have the final boss. And this is the good shop here. So what do we buy from the good shop? I think we will buy a booster character. That's one thing we can buy. And we get to pick. Who do we pick then as our booster character? Do we want... Is Ameth... Eris is not a booster character, which is maybe a little strange. Do we want Arachne? Do we want Grace? Do we want our Summer Ameth? Which team do we want a booster for? Let me think. What are we running? Nefi perhaps would be a pretty good option here. There's quite a few we might want from this. I'm going to go with Nefi Naira because she does also have the ability to help keep us alive. And against that tuner, we were struggling a little bit. Which worked pretty well with Aira and the rest of our fire physical lot, which is why should have got June to tank for that. Now we can also buy some relics here. Now we have enough for 2, do we, or just the 1? I always like to buy this one, although we don't have much in terms of look at that, how short, we're just short of a second one there. I mean, we could buy this one, Elemental Bonus Plus. I guess we might as well. And we can get Random Buffer, or Random Jammer. Let's buy a Random Buffer then, let's see who we get there. Nefi, really good indeed. I think she may help quite a bit. Xmas Reno, I don't think that's going to help too much. Unfortunately, Reno. We can re-roll. Let's re-roll and see if we can... Ooh, yes. We'll buy... We have enough for both. We'll buy a attacker character. We could pick one for this one because it's gold. So who do we want to buy as an attack character? We would normally get Aira here if... we didn't have Air already, but what other team are we going to try and build? I think... I don't know actually who we should get, because there are some good options, but we don't have the other characters to run on the teams, like Grace, Labyrinth. We don't really have a lot of water. For winds, none of these attackers are particularly good. We already have our fire attackers that we want. Dark, we was more magic than physical, so there is Alpha Christina. Might go with Alpha Christina, although she is... we don't really have the dark physical team for her. Really? Maybe we're going to have to mix elements with that one. You want Chunibyo Anna? Well, I don't think she really had a spot. Let's get another random buffer as well here. We spent a long time in this shop, haven't we? Sports Fest Uni. Maybe she could go on either team. Right, to the final stage then. Well, our first run through. Boss Stage 5. We're just going to go... Well, let's say we're going to go pass straight down the middle. No, we'll go up to the top. Or can we? Well, that means we're going to miss that extreme. We're going to take... They're going to take up here, and then we're going to go... No, we can. No, we can't. I thought we could. No, we can't. Right. Let's get our Carol team back in. For Kasparov, then, our Carol team. I suppose that is the best we could do for Dark Magic. Let's see how we do here then. Fest Uni used to be... Yes, he was a very good option. I'm sure maybe she will come in helpful with this as well. How many runs are we doing? Well, we'll see. We'll see how we feel. Maybe we can try and at least get 4 runs through. 1 with each of the new guilds. Although, as it's getting more and more difficult, maybe we're going to start coming up with more and more problems. Like I said, I haven't seen how the players have been able to clear this if we are getting a bit stuck, because it wouldn't be too surprising. Now, I really would like work at Aoi, but I'm going to go with Summonea. So we have that fire tank that I maybe could have got with June. So there we go. The Jubblies and the Summonea have joined the team. I'm going to get the relic, and then we're going to go the second extreme. More TP. Let's grab the TP. Let's go in here, and then we get a relic, and then we get the boss. So that means we're going to have 3 more after this. How long is this? This one run has already taken 45 minutes. And so yeah, this may be why people aren't the biggest fan of this mode, because it takes so long. Anyway, we've got some time, so let's see how we do. At least try and get 2, maybe 3, but we'll see. Oop, enemy Ilya there is down. There we go, not a problem for that team. I think we may be okay with 3 decent teams then for... I mean, I know Kuka would be an okay tank. Is Yukino going to help? We don't really have water or any water magic at all. But I don't think we really need another tank anywhere, so... Let's grab Yukino. Although I'm not sure we'll be running here. Maybe we'll have to, but we'll see. Relic, Extreme, and then we're into the boss for this first run. It is 9, yes, and then we need to get to 15. So, I guess, let's go for the 2-star attack. Extreme Kurumi, an extreme Kurumi here. You hate Labyrinth. You hate Labyrinth. Yes. How the mode has fallen from grace. It was considered to be pretty enjoyable. I think the consensus was that people liked it when it first came out, but yes, now it does seem a bit of a chore, perhaps. But we'll take that opportunity to spend some time here and work our way through it. Okay, one last fight then, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, and that has happened many times. Indeed. Ooh, a 3-star attack. It's gonna have to be, isn't it? It's gonna have to be. And let's grab Nana. She might finish off our fire physical team then. So let's spend our last crumbs in the shop, if we have anything left. There's not a lot to buy here. I suppose we could always get that defense, and we could always buy another attacker, although I don't know if we really want to buy another attacker. But we can only get one thing with our petty little coins here. We only get one thing. Do we want another booster? Another speed booster might be pretty good, but do we think that extra defense? Because if we get this, it'll get us to... It'll only get us to 6, won't it? Which will not be enough to get 9. Let's get another booster then. Random booster is... Iriaru Koroche. Okay. Iriaru. We might as well just finish off with another little relic there. Maybe that TP a little bit better. They've actually got Ilya on global, so we missed out. Got flashbacks of Ilya in global pre-con. She was OP. Well, yes. PvP. And everyone had Ilya on the team. Because she was OP for that mode there. I haven't actually run her in with a new SP1 in PvP. Maybe she could do some stuff nowadays as well. Goblin Law then. And he looks like he's on his own. He doesn't have his little lads with him. So we'll keep that then as our first team. Our second team. Can we have full fire? Well, actually, what have we got? Who are we taking off? Kaya, probably. And party number 3. Well, party number 3. I guess we're going to go dark again. We'll have these 3. And then we need one other element to fill in the gaps. Now, we don't have any action speed, so we could put poor Yukino there, the only water character we've got. We don't have any action speed here, so maybe we do something like that or that, and just use the light as the support for Christina and her damage. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Maybe the first team will just take it out completely and we won't even need to worry. They're doing some damage. If they get a third of the damage, maybe that'll be enough. Are all 3 teams equal here? Will they all do the same? Or will we end up being sad? I think he does do a big attack near the end, so maybe that will wipe us out. That was it, incoming. Big attack. There it was. So that did wipe us out early. We did not get the full time. Maybe that big attack won't. Don't jinx it. Won't hurt us. We've got Naya and we've got Neffy. Both of them help keeping us alive. Debuffing as well with their sticky slime. And some pretty good DPS there from Ada. I'm assuming it's air rated. Pretty much. But there we go. The fire team got us through. Who was closest to... That could have been nasty, that. Who was closest to Nana there? She does put a taunt on her closest ally there, doesn't she? So there we go. We've got our first victory. The first run, and we get our victory there. So Let's see what rewards we get for this one then. Only on tier 6, we've got to run it again and again and again to get to tier 10 out with that. So there's our results. There's our score. Did we get any of the new equips? Doesn't look like it, does it? No! No, we didn't. I think people are going for attack on the new armor equips. Now we've unlocked tier 7. We have some new relics in here, so I'll take it all. My old 20 jewels there, we'll take it all. Neffy Carey, I think she probably did have a big role to play there. Missions completed as well here. Beat it with Lucen's Academy and tier 6 one time, I believe that says. So we'll grab that. Oh, there was a third one in there. I don't know what was that for. Anyway, we should also have a few more of these, but not enough to level anything up. So that's not great. And we didn't get enough points to get anything more in here. So, right. Shall we try difficulty 7 then? That means we can do difficulty 7 on everybody. Even guilds that we've already beat it at difficulty 5. So, Forestier at difficulty 7. Let's see how we go then, shall we? Can we get some good characters to join us? So for this, I think we want Pilot Owie. Probably want Worker Owie. He's got a full Owie team. Let's just have a student Owie as well. Why ever not? Again, no real tanking characters that we start off with here. Surely they can take up tier 7. So Double Owie and Hatsune, can we do it? Summoned the one and only Kyaru. Well, she's not a member of this guild, so maybe we'll get some Kyals later on then. And first tier, I guess we go for characters, so we'll go up to the top and then down. Let's try and run this quick then. Not much of a choice here. Let's stick him in. Can our Pilot Owie here tank this first fight? Pretty good there. What a bit of a mix of a team we have here so far. Will we ever get another good Misasa? Let's have Camp Owie too. Then we're going to pick Medusa. Although, again, I always forget. We haven't looked at the bosses they have randomly given us for this run. Do we want multiple target or not? We want Golem. I think I'm sure he's single target. And I think Chimera is too. So we're probably not going to use Medusa there, unless she will be helpful to get through some of the ads. So, I'm going to go with Light to start with here, because of our Pilot Owie should be a pretty good Light team if we can get some good Light physical options. That's a good Light physical option there. Little lyrical trio. Xmas Kajita, not bad, although I don't have it, she'll be a 3-star borrow unit. Still no real tank. I guess it's this little lyrical trio that's going to have to tank it now. So, what team can we build here? We'll put them in. Shall we? Shall we or shan't we? Medusa sits in front of us. Let's just stick in a friend, borrow Krijita there. No carols yet. Ooh, they're lyrical. Hang in. We need that tank character. We need that tank character quite badly. Light only has a 1% chance of Kyaru. We had our Kyaru run, and we're going to get another one. We can have Kaya again. Or Liberator. No, we're going to have Liberator and Nozomi here. She'll work well on a physical light team. But she's not going to be tanking it. Can we get a tank here? Let's try fire. Because we had our work at Aoi too. Kaori! Yori won't be bad. But let's just work a little bit better on multiplying it. Lind has tanked for the Magic team, but she does sit quite far back. And I don't think she's going to help us here. We're going to have a problem here. We need a tank, and we need a tank fast. We need a tank, and we need a tank fast. Oh, we need to just get more health. Let's grab some more health with that relic. I'll move on to Area 2. Indeed. Right. So we're going to be able to take on Extreme. If we don't get a tank, I don't know if you want to take on Extreme. So let's get characters and relics on the second stage here. Mo, Summer, Wickham, if you, maybe you're up for damage, but well, there we go. That's our tank for now then. Summer June. That is definitely our tank for now. We've got one. We have got one. So let's change this team up a little bit. Take out you two, and we'll put in. Do we go for Mifu or do we go for Hiyori? I mean, I'd probably put in Hiyori. Because we can take advantage of a multiple target stuff here against these ads. So we started to form a team. Summoning with those rainbow papers. Maybe we could try some dark characters now. Oh, what the hell? This is a choice. Do we get Eris or do we get Arachne? Arachne with all of our fire physical characters. Gonna go with Eris. Keep us alive. Maybe that's the defensive. Well, Arachne does have debuffs too. Yikesies, indeed. Two good options there. Well, you want us to form that. We can't get that one, so we're going to go up here and then get another character at the top. Has that changed our team at all? Maybe it has. Maybe it has. Maybe we should take one of the. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I'll just send it. Don't stop thinking too hard here. Just send it. I don't think we're going to have a problem just yet. Maybe we start to split the fire and the light up here a little bit. We still do need a second tank though, at least. What is that little dude? What is that little dude with his little magic hat on? Well, there we go. We have our prayers answered. We have got our second tank, another June. Xmas June, who is light. So maybe we're going to split fire and light now. And have them as Team 1 and Team 2. And then supplement them with maybe some dark. We'll go with dark. Do we get a Carol here? Do we get a Carol? 3 Carols, is it, on dark? Sasuke would have been a pretty good pull if we had it. Alpha Denic is decent for magic. Akari, pretty good for magic too. So, no Karu there though. Let's again 2-star relic. Let's just grab the one that's got the highest stars and move on. So we have our first boss then on this. Let's try and get an extreme. So we can go to here and here and here. So let's see how we do. Let's see how we do here. Now I'm going to leave this as fire and put in... What are we supplementing? We don't have anything to supplement it with. We could just go full fire and do that. And then... But maybe we'll do it. Then we can start building a light team for Team 2. Misaki with a big attack there. Used too many pulls on the last round. It's you doing summoning magic. Oh yes, there's far too much Kyaru magic, summoning magic going on the first run. Don't worry. Sure, we will see one eventually. Another tank option. She's a magic tank, but she will be better than nothing. And maybe we do want to try and build a magical team. Or maybe a third option. Again, we'll just go with the highest event. What do we get this time? I always usually kind of skip the events. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, rock. Second time. We can't lose. We win! Yes, we do! Oh, wait, what is it, paper? Anyway, we won! Don't complain. Right, we can take on the extreme now. We need to start getting some more rewards. Anti-Beast. Can our fire team plus Eris beat the Anti-Beast? Let's see. We're rallying everybody to chant for Kyaru there. We could do with some for the magic team. We could do with that magic team again. Ooh, level 7 tier anti-beasts. We do a lot of damage, but those symbols are deafening. Fire team did work its wonders there. I guess this is a mode that it does pay to build all of your characters. I do have the unique equipment 2s on both Worker, Aoi, and Mifu there, which certainly helped, and the SP1 on our Hiyori. If we didn't have them, this team would not be doing anywhere near as good. So, wee, indeed. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to attack, but we're already building up this. So let's build this up and get to level 4 and have a little bit of an extra buff from it. We'll go for Winter Hiyori here. She's probably the best out of the 3, although I don't know where we're going to stick her in. Shop time! Are we good? I think we might be good. We want to save for the second. Always save for the second shop, because if we're going to lose now, well, better now than when we get all the way to the end. So, can we take out this golem? We would probably pretty nasty in DPS at the front. So we do have Eris there. Do we want Eris on another team though? We had a light physical team too, kind of being built. And who's going to run on that with? Maybe that's where we can stick in Shiori there. And then party 3. With Eris it should be possible. Yes, it should help keep us alive. I guess we're going to have to use Edo Kuka as the tank. Let's just stick in. Although when did we get this Yori? Well, I've never seen this pairing together. We'll stick them together. Double tank up front might help. A bit of a mishy-mash team at the end, but that's what we end up with in this mode. So let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. There's 3 golems. Have we already taken out the 2 ads? Yes. Just the greater golem left. So like I said, does seemingly do a lot of damage. We sometimes have to run double tank against this boss. So if Yuri can hang in there. Time is up. We didn't die. But we didn't beat him in the time limit. Surely this team here can finish things off for us. There we go. We get our win. Right, so we got to a good start then. If we can beat this phase without too much trouble, then hopefully we'll be able to be good for a final fight. Manticore, is it? Chimera, which one of them? It's one or the other, isn't it? So, we're going to go with this debuff equip. And we're going to pick... Do we need another tank? Do we need New Year's rated tank? Am I going to regret it getting Siren and trying to build maybe a dark and light magical team here? And if we're doing that, maybe we'll go for Yui. Maybe we'll do that. Well, we've done that. Let's see if we regret it. Or can they get the job done later on? Siren, Kasparov went for Siren as well, so yes. There we go. Area 4, and our route shall be probably up here then. Well, we'll go with damage over time again. Debuffing. Smoldersaurus again. Let's see, we can turn him into a pile of ashes. Is that Owie's poison already on him? Hex case, just poison. There we go. Goodbye, Smoldersaurus. We're coming through. I suppose we have to go for the 3-star attack. Seeing that he's offered to us. And Alpha Christina. Seeing that she's offered to us, I think we're going to have to pick that one. There we go. She will be very handy, I think. Maybe we're going to have to mix up our... Do we dare do this one? The very first time I jumped in and went this, I failed, so... I've always been wary of that Christina event right from the very beginning, but we have gone in with it now, so we have... Maybe it would have been... Maybe I should have been more wary of it, because we have failed with that team. So we're going to have to mix this up a little bit then. Kurumi, don't do that to me. What do we have in terms of dark? Can we just do a mix of dark? And who do we have as our best tank? Xmas June? We already have 2 tanks, don't we? Do we? No, we have 3 tanks. It was June, and Kuka. Let's see if this does any better. Let's see if Medusa can come in handy here and petrify the opponents, which help us to not take so much damage. Mixture of damage types in this one, though. It's not always a bad thing. Ooh, maybe the time is gonna catch us with this one. Kurumi is hanging in there. Yes, we didn't get quite enough damage there. Have we gone and The problem is clear. No carols. Well, maybe it is. So what we're going to have to do then is take out the magic element in there and stick in a physical element from a different team there. More debuffs. More debuffs there. Pilot Aoi will save the day. Although Nenika might have saved us from dying. So we will see. Are we doing a little bit better this time? We might be. Yes, Kurumi's down already. There we go, there we go. That got us through. Whew. That was a little bit scary, that. We could have been stuck there, but this light and dark team, this light and dark team got us through. Maybe we'll keep this as our main team then, as we're going through. The harvest. Let's harvest some HP. Perfect L'Oreal wouldn't be bad, but we was trying to build that light magic team, and so we'll go for Nenika there. We can put her on our light magical team. Who's tanking for that? Probably Kuka, Edo Kuka, who's fire, but anyway. Let's see, where can Miffy here? We'll keep this team in then, we'll keep this team. As it did so well. Not even close, yes. Just swap it out, Nenika there for Aoi, and much better results. Orisa still working on her SP1. Although we haven't seen her used in any real team suggestions yet. Maybe that will change just as we get enough shots to put her on her and test her out. So two-star debuff or a 3-star attack? We're going with a 3-star attack. And I'm going to go with Pecorine here, just so we have another tank option. Just to make sure. We might be okay on tanks now. We might just be okay on tanks, so what do we need? We probably need more DPS. Although saying that, we've got Christina here, she's doing a pretty good job of that. We have Yuri and Miffy on the fire team, who can do pretty good damage as well. If we can keep them alive, so we might be okay. Yeah, we've got Saren, haven't we? And Hatsune for light magic. If it's these physical bosses, Manticore, is he not? Chimera and Manticore, why do we get them mixed up? We might be okay. We might just be okay. Well, I'm going to go with Yuki, but I don't think we'll be using Yuki. No wind magic setup really on this run. Let's grab another relic. I think relic probably is more important than a character, although all these are 3 1-stars. It is 9 we need to get to, isn't it? So let's do that. Pecco, Carol into the shop. This is the good shop, so this is where we're going to be spending our monies, I guess. What are we going to be spending it on? What can we buy in terms of characters? You can pick a buffer. I think we're going to go with this. We always go with this. We want to get our wins. This is a surefire way to help us get our wins. A lot more damage over time. We could get a second one. Can we get a second one and afford to buy a character? 7.5. It'll leave us with 2.5. See, we probably can. So what do we want as our secondary one? Maybe TP. Let's buy the TP boost one. And then we could buy a buffing character. Let's see who's on this. Who is on the list for buffing characters that might help us? There's no Carols, is there, as a buffing character? No Carols again. So what are we going to go for then? We've got light magic. Maybe Lariel for light magic. We have got a dark physical team. Well, there's no dark physical buffers in here that we really want. Erica was okay. Maybe we'll go with Lariel for that light magical team. And for fire, maybe let's pick Lariel. Let's pick Lariel then and see if we can actually do this light magic team. Unfortunately, no buffing Carols. So here we go. We are on our final run then to our second victory. Surely to our second victory. We want to go up top, up top. Yeah, we just want to go up top. Right. Let's continue then. Probably more options. More options wouldn't be bad. I mean, we can't really say that this tier 7, tier 6, tier 7, we're winning. We can't say it's not that hard because really, this is RNG as to which characters you get when you pick the nodes, when you get given characters. So we could have had a really terrible lineup and gone nowhere. But again, we seem to have got a lot of good picks here, so we can actually build some coherent teams. Another dark physical option there with Commander Makoto. Maybe it could be a good option for this. That will get us to 12, 13. Do we want to try and get to 15 for this? Or do we want to try and get this extra on focus? Plus 90 normal attack or an extra 1,000 damage per second. Gonna go with this. See, we're working on that debuffing strat. The Island Whale, right. Let's see. Maybe this isn't the best team. Medusa. Can Medusa petrify the Island Whale? It doesn't look like it. And their damage isn't going to be the best, being multiple target, but we're still doing okay here. There we go. Getting a bit lazy there, not swapping the team up, but no need to worry. Yeah, but apparently Aoi did more damage than Medusa against that boss. Well, there we go. 3-star for our debuffs. That might be it for debuffs now. And, well, Homari, I don't have her. She's a borrow. If I pick Karen, do you think she'll be kind when we do summons next time? Let's see, shall we? Come on then, Karen. Join the team. Being very nice to you here. I hope you remember that. Will I play Hollow Cure again? I feel like separate. Will I play Hollow Cure again? I should really. Maybe we can find some time for Hollow Cure. I will note that one down. The fact the rail is really weak as a boss. Well, he could stand up to our team, could he? So. It was really annoying in the past. Do we need any more? Well, that'll get us over 17, isn't it? We need 15. That too will get that to 9. We're going to be smart and go with that to get extra buffs there. it was annoying in the past, that whale, with his barrier, his shield. So you had to put in manual inputs to stop your characters from union bursting when he had his barrier up, because it would do nothing. But there we go, we didn't need to bother with that on that run. Terratech used to be the same kind of boss. The first part that you could win on this difficulty after 3 regular difficulty bosses. Well, here we go, yes. Maybe your team suited that fight pretty well. So we have our last battle ahead of us. That's not going to get us any more on here, is it? That's already at 4. That extra accuracy, we'll go with this one. We've already built up that debuffing to its max. Gonna go with Christmas Christina there. She does have speed buffing. Even though she's water, we have to mix in water with something, or maybe we won't. Do we have any monies left? It had a Princess Kyaru. Well, there we go. That's why, then, isn't it? So we have a little bit of money. We could buy an attacker, or we could. That's only a buff it 1. Buy an attacker. Is there an attacker we can think of that might help? Do you think Aira would help here? We really haven't got much of a fire contingency, have we? We've got dark, we've got light. And I think we've got all the attackers for the teams that we need. We'll just buy that armor. And that'll have to do, won't it? We can always just get a random debuff and see who we get. Yes, Princess Carol would help. The attackers. Maybe we could have. She's an attacker, isn't she? Instead we get Summer Eriko there. We're still a borrow because I'm still not. We should have got Princess Carol. Are we going to regret that? Or New Year's Carol. But then we're going to have to get down to the end of the fight for her to do all her union vests. Right, okay. What teams do we have then? Is this going to be our sacrificial team? No, Neffy, that's not going to help. Party 2. Are we going to... That's full. This was going to be light magic. Ooh, do we take out? Do you think that would work? Do we think that would work? Who have we not got on yet that might be handy? I mean, Nenica definitely could be handy. Christina could be handy. We've got Nenica here too. Who are we having on the team and who are we not having on the team? Maybe we do that. Anyway, I suppose let's send it. We have options to change things up if it goes a little pear-shape. So let's see how we do. Maybe we want Eris on the dark team. That's what I was thinking. If we had Eris on the dark team, who are we putting on this fire team in their place? Well, Chimera, well, it's the damage over time is going to take Chimera out anyway. So why are we worrying? There we go. That's why we get those purple relics. Because they absolutely hammered his health. Ah, yes. It did work indeed there, Kasparov. It did work indeed. We didn't do a huge amount of damage. The damage over the time did the damage. So, do we get any of the new relics on our second run? Let's see, shall we? Misato there with the clear. Second guild clear. Results, indeed. One? Does that mean we get one new? We do indeed. We get one new piece of equipment here for magical users here. Magical attack and, as we saw there, crit damage and crit rate. 10% for 90 seconds after the start of battle. I did want to have a look at what extra skills you can put on these pieces of equipment. Now we've got one of them, we can have a little look at that. Tier 8 difficulty unlocked there. Hachi, indeed. So let's not see, well, I didn't know we had anything in here. This is not why we came in here. In the wrong place. We want to go to our refining, which is in here, and have a look at Sono. What is it, my dear? We want to have a look what you can put on this piece of equipment. I still haven't got many of these. Where are we? Armor pieces. This one. Armor pieces. It's not counted as an armor piece. Oh, all armors. There we go. That's more like it. Right, it is counted as an armor piece. And what can we have on it? Well, the same as the accessories, I guess. HP, defense, and attack and crit rate is what we can get on there. Let's just fire it off once. This is for water, is it, this one? Ding! Not the greatest. We'll come back. We'll do that another time. We have one of those. So let's go back in then and jump in with another guild, shall we? It's for Princess Carol. You summoned for her, indeed. What have we got as updates? Missions. More missions beaten. 20 times at difficulty. This is one of the old ones. Tier 7 beat one time. Forestier beaten. Forestier beaten. Forestier. Not for that one. Let's grab them. Can we? We get some more prizes. Another 500 of these. I don't think we can enhance anymore. We're not getting many of these points, are we? And a new relic. Let's get another 10, 20 jewels. Another 20 jewels for a few more relics on here. There's quite a few down here we don't have. I guess that the new relics are born from the new guilds. So, are we going to have a struggle in here with Cannon? At difficulty 8. We are at difficulty 8. Let's see. We should be able to get a tank with these, should we? Maho's, Kasumi's, Kaori's, and Makoto's. We've got 6-star Makoto. I suppose she's our best tanking option so far on here. Probably Dream Park Maho will be a good option to have. And my sister Kasumi would, but we don't have her yet. She's going to be at 3-star. We haven't got the SP1 on Kasumi yet, so maybe she won't work out too well. We've got to have a 6-star Maho. Why did I not even think we need that 6-star Maho? Her SP1 is probably the best of that first batch. So let's stick her in there. Double Maho! This will take a long time, won't it, to get all of the guilds at level 10 difficulty, won't it? Really will take a long time. Right, we've got our path. We've got our team. We have no choice. Same little mugs there. At the beginning. At the beginning. There we go, right. Off to a winning start. Like how they found the new way to show the characters unlock screen again. Is that with the wallpapers? Or, well, I suppose in here, when they appear. I guess they put a lot of effort into that art. So we want to see it as much as we can. So, Rima! Well, I say Rima. We go with Kururu will be pretty good option there. And probably with Labyrinth. So we're already starting to build a light team. Labyrinth is more for physical than magic, but I suppose you will do for now as a speed buffer on a light magical team. We don't get any light options in here, we don't get any dark options in here. Maybe we'll go with fire then because of our 6-star Maho. Let's see what we can get on the fire element. Lind, we've got physical options really. We've got a tank for fire now. And a good DPS for fire magic. Okay, so a few options are now opening up for us. I'm stuck on level 9. It's hard already. Okay, so there we have a little bit of player feedback there. Level 9 is where it starts to get difficult. We're only on level 8 at the moment, so we will see, won't we? Let's put in a physical tank. Are we running a physical team here? And a physical speed buffer. All the rest of them are magic. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's send in Lariel with the rest of the physical crew for now. And we'll see then when we have this run. If we beat this run, we will try level 9. I haven't seen other, it may be some, I'm sure maybe the biggest of Wales has beaten level 10 perhaps. But they're beating level 10 on every single guild. That's it's Lariel that did the damage. That's a pretty difficult task to live up to, especially so soon after the mode is released. Right. It was going light magic, but it would seem to be more of a multiple target light magic. Nana or Yui? I'm gonna go with Nana for fire. Which one should we pick, Kasparov? I'm gonna bet that you're gonna say we should pick Shizuru. So we should definitely pick Shizuru there. Oh, Valentine's Day Shizuru. She may be handy, but we're going to have to put her in the first team to make sure that we have a chance to get to the end of the fight and here to fire off all of those Union bursts. So, we're only on tier 1, area 1 even for this, so we've got a long way to go yet. Let's just bulk out this light team again. Pretty good option, another speed buffer though, although both for physical. New Year Sheffy, we don't have it. Lariel will be a good magical option. I suppose even on a multiple target team with her extra magic damage that she gives. Tough choice indeed. This might be a slightly tough choice. I never really like going for these focus ones, but it's the highest extra crit damage or TP cost reduction. We're going to go with TP. Let's go with TP. We want TP and we want damage over time. That's what we're looking for. So, Area 2, we now have extreme modes, although again, we can't get both Relic and Extreme there. So, we're going to have to maybe make a sacrifice. Pick one or the other one. Let's go with the Extreme mode this time. We are trying to work on these two elements here. Not the dark. We have a Carol anyway, although we could try to get some dark magic as well. Saren, Homare, we needed an Aquino now. Nea might be a good tank option, but we did have June already, didn't we? Which means we could play. I think we're good for tanks. Executes can have difficulties choosing the correct character, so anything can happen. Ooh, why? What is execute? Why is execute here? Why are we getting Pokemon? Execute, executor. Well, you're calling me an executor because I'm a palm tree. I'm not an Nolan executor because I'm not tall enough. So then, I guess we can take L'Ariel out of this team and we can put in Saren? She's not going to be at full power because there's no Aquino. We needed an Aquino on the team to run with Saren. Let's see how it goes anyway. Or we might just switch over to Magic. We might just switch over to a magical team here. I don't think the New Year's Carol will be the best against the ads. She's not going to do much until the end of the fight, like we've seen. May or may not be referring to me indeed. Right. I can't be a Pokemon. I say more words. I don't just go execute, execute. Just to keep going around town saying execute. Then people might get the wrong idea. I don't think I'm saying execute, but anyway. Hado Tensai Kyaru! Let's grab here then. And Ranfer. Although they both do the same kind of thing, really, don't they? We maybe do want some dark options. There we go. That's that's another one that I think you'll like there. Let's move on then. We was going to skip the relic and go to here, which means we don't do nothing in this shop. We don't really want anything in this shop. Celebrations indeed. Are we going to be celebrating here? I think we should move over to a magic setup. Which means changing things a little bit. For a tank, do we keep June? Do we go? I mean, both of them are really physical tanks. Is that the way to go? Dark Fire? Or do we want... I really don't think that Carol will be the best for this team. So in Air Place... I'm going to take L'Ariel. That's what we're going to do. Let's see how we do here. You're not influencing the character picks, are you? Oh, holy moly, alright. That is not good. That is not good. Have we gone and messed ourselves up here? Right. We're gonna go back to the we're gonna go back to the physical team and see if it's any better. Who did we have in our physical team then? Maybe we'll have you as the speed buffer instead. But we don't really have the DPS. We don't have the DPS. We don't have many DPSs here. Maybe we'll have to mix physical and magic. Oh no. I have a funny feeling we are in a bit of trouble here. Uh-oh. Maho will be pretty good for this, I think. But what I would like to do is... get a bit more damage. Maybe... isn't... yes, she is. Locked to light. So maybe we put Labby in as the speed buffer, although she does work better with physical characters. Let's try it. Any shield givers? Oh, we're just getting wipes. We are getting wipes. I think we have run into our first defeat here. I think the arrow rain does too much damage at once. Is that our magical girl Shiori there? Oof, how are we going to turtle up then? Maybe we have to turtle up a little bit. Debuffing. Maybe Kururu to the tank. And then we stick on Dream Park Maho. And so this is what we see here. We do not have the biggest selection of characters here. Let's see how this goes. Do we even think... It was doing a little better, but we won! We won! We won in the end! Oof. Oof. That was close. Okay, we need new allies. We need a few new allies here. Whew. I mean, Cavalier was mostly for dark. Now Neffy's mostly for lights. We struggle. What should we do? I think we need some HP here. We need to... And we need to pick... I'm going to go with Yukino again. She could probably work on both multiple and single target team. We've not even beat the first boss. Ooh, it's looking a little hairy here. We do have one more area to go. Tank in ally, healer ally. I think we're good on tanks. So let's go a healer ally. Who do we get? We get Chica, an older healer, not Eris. That will certainly help. Ooh, we got Eris. Maybe our run has been saved with that one. Maybe our run has been saved with that one. Right. No physical or magical defense. What's the difference? I'm not sure. Anyway. Area 3, Gargoyle. I didn't even look at who he was fighting. We have got a Dark Gargoyle, and we have got a Chimera again. Chimera is certainly single target. Dark Gargoyle can be multiple target, can't he? Tanks and debuffing is strong. Against Dark Gargoyle, right. Do we dare extreme? Do we dare go to extreme? Which is just running down the bottom. Be right back, Kasparov, no worries. Well, then we might be at the boss. Right. We need to shake this team up a little bit. I think we need Eris on here instead of Labarista. That will be pretty good. And I think we need to swap off Maho, at least on this team, we'll use another team, for either a light or a dark magical character. So we can either put on Ranford, or we could put on Lariel, perhaps, or Lind. I think we need damage, though. So we're going to go with Lariel. No, she's fire. What am I not talking about? Is it light or dark? This Lariel. That's who I was talking about. There we go. I knew we had one somewhere. Oh, hang on a minute. Change of plans. Just a minute. Change of plans. we have not got the damage here for this. Just to leave it going. Can they break their way through? I don't think they can. Right, let's try Ramper instead then. She can do some damage and she also debuffs a bit more. So, this is normal. This is a normal one. Do we dare take on extreme if we're struggling like this with normal? Well, my host survived a little bit longer, but okay, maybe tier 8 is difficult enough. Perhaps we're not getting to tier 10 today. That might be a lesson. So okay, we have to switch up again. Dream Pack Mile was going down. Let's swap her out. Maybe L'Ariel will go down as well here. Probably will. Straight away. So that's not great. I think perhaps we want a double tank, or at least someone tanky-ish in second slot. Which means... we'll try it. It does mess up our elemental boosts a little bit here, but we'll still give it a go. Is Lynn strong enough as a bit of a sub tank to survive? She is, but Carol's gone down this time. Is it enough though for us? Ooh, if we could get some damage at the back that can survive. Well, somehow we managed to brute force our way through that. But it's not looking good. If we're struggling with normals, I think it's Casper back yet. We don't have Summer Carol. We don't have Summer Carol, so I'm gonna pick Eriko here because I don't have Summer Carol. Did he see that? Or did he not see that? Right. Maybe I don't want to fight extreme if, as it looks like, we're struggling just a little bit here with even a normal fight. Well, here's Aquino and Saren, but right or left? We could have an extra chance of better stuff there. Let's see. Let's see if Aquino was right. Well, she's chortling away there, so I guess we get an Astral Yori and we get an Aerial Croce. Fire magic might be on, but I'm going to test the waters here with another normal fight. And if we can do this okay, maybe we'll go for an extreme one. If we can beat the gargoyle. Yeah. If we had fire as the... tank, maybe we can go back to this setup. Maybe we can go back to some kind of a setup like this. Maybe Maho, maybe L'Ariel. We will see. Is this... Well, so far we've not taken too much damage, but look at that. Okay, yes, I do think that the extreme mode would have been too hard. I think we have probably It's a bit of a futile battle here. Kururu does okay damage, but for a tank, but she's not going to have enough. Right, we need to swap things up a bit. And we need some better allies, and we're not going to get them, so I don't think we're even going to beat this gargoyle. I don't think we're even going to beat this gargoyle. Maybe we could get a tier 8 win, 11 difficulty 8 win, if we had a better selection of teams, characters and teams. You've got some individual good characters, but... There we go, that did do better, that did do better. This gargoyle is going to be, definitely going to be the test here. Hey, we have a celebration back. We have a celebration. Can we beat, what do you think? Do you think we can beat the gargoyle here? Or is it all going to be a bit of a Kanashi time, eh? A little bit of a sad time. The only one that I have, so we have to go with Stage Misaki there. She might be, we could build that Dark Magic team shop. Maybe we want to spend something here, but if we spend something here... Well... Let's get a random buffer character, let's see. If it helps. Nenika? That could certainly help. Right, we're going to save the rest. But if we could beat this gargoyle. If we can beat this gargoyle, right. Do we have any confidence here? Winnable! Cavill says you've got this. Cavill is very confident. So is Kasparov. Right. What teams are we building here? Are we going to go with a fire physical? We have 2 tank options. This will be a test the water team, I guess. Do we want Saren without hair buffs? Party 2. Let's go with our Dark Magic. Do we want both Carols? Who are we going to have as the tank for this? Is this where we put June in? And then Party 3, I guess. Light Core. Magic then. Light Magic all the way. With... You try Neffy as the tank, as a speed buffer for that one. Right, let's see how we do. Is this going to be a massacre? Or... Well, Hiyori is down straight away. So is Nananan. Maybe not all the best option for this team. Maybe Saren isn't the best option either. We haven't even taken the ads out with this first lineup, so a bit of a rearrange if we could. It looks like we're going to need to do it, unless our second and third team can pull through here. Stage Misaki down straight away. Not looking the best, is it? Time is running out. We still haven't even taken out the ads. Team 3 has a lot to do now. A lot to do. Although on the face of it, it doesn't look like it's too bad a team. We just didn't really get the best selection. And we don't really get too many relics yet either. I mean, this team is doing okay at maybe cleaning up. If only the first 2 teams could have taken them ads out a little bit faster. So we're not going to give up just yet. Let's see what we can do. Switching up our first 2 teams to see if they can at least take them ads out a little bit faster. So let's take these two out and swap them in for a few dark options here. Two dark options. Makoto! Why do you have to stand so far forward? Does June sit in front? She does. She does, right. We can do that. That is one option. This one, because we've got you in, we will put you in instead. We already have speed here, so Koroche. Lots of switching up here. That is basically all. Carol there on her own, and she really does have parts of her party that only work for Dark Allies, so that's not the best. But I mean, Kasparov's gonna hate it, but we could do that. Make the team a little bit more cohesive. Maybe third team in first spot. Perhaps we could try that. Seeing as we're getting battered down already, even with Eris here trying to keep us alive. So we haven't done a huge amount here. Missing some big DPS here. Shock indeed, shock indeed. Maybe she'll come back when we try up again, but this is a full fire magic then. Although we don't usually have Nea as the tank for fire magic, she's going to have to step in. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. If we can survive this onslaught then, and get a bit more damage down. Maybe that first team is what's let us down here. We can maybe do that if that first team could survive a little longer. Because I think it's going to be close here. I think it certainly is going to be close. It is worrisome that I can remember pre-con character names, but not people IRL. Hell. Maybe, yes. But who's saying that pre-con characters aren't real either? Okay, so what we need to do is switch up Team 1, if we can, to make it a little bit better, and perhaps we'll get through. So what options do we have for our Team 1? Not much, really. Not much at all. Let's... Oh, that's Astral Hiyori. We'll take Astral Hiyori out. We need to keep June there as the tank, I suppose. We don't have no option, really, for tank. Seeing as... Well, are we going to do magic damage? We don't need the physical debuff. We'll go double Carol. Ran for 2. Bit more debuffing. Let's see if it can do any better. Let's see if it can do any better. Not at all. Oh no! Well, there we go. New Year's Carol straight down. How have we got Eris's revive up yet? It didn't get up quick enough for New Year's Carol. Although, can they? Nearly. They haven't quite taken out the ads. But Team 2 should now be straight onto the boss pretty quick. That ad should get out pretty fast. There we go. It's down. Let's see. I'd like to see nearly half of the health of this boss gone by the end of this team's time. Good setting or unsetting somebody, help. Well, we are down to nearly half, so can we just scrape? We're scraping and clawing to stay alive here, aren't we? It's gonna be close. Maybe one last little change in Team 1. We're getting closer, yes. If we can get an ally to survive in that slot there that New Year's Carol dropped. We have a trophy. A trophy being given there. Healer. Do we? Well, Stage Misaki didn't do too well when she was run. Can Yukino help that team? She does have a bit of debuffing and slowing. Let's see what happens. I fear for Tensai Carol though being so far forward. We're doing a bit better, are we not? Yes, all the ads are down. All the ads are down in the first team here. Surely we've got this one now. And we can continue. Can we bring it back? Carol never dies. Apart from New Year's Carol. We forget we saw that one. Yes. Okay, so we keep going. Is this a bit of a folly, and we should really have just reset, or do we never give up? We never give up. We still needed all 3 teams though. It's not New Year's. Indeed, it's New Year's somewhere in the galaxy, somewhere, some planets. It's New Year's, I'm sure. But, not here, not on Earth. Well, there we go. We've beaten Gargoyle, but that was, again, very, very close. And we had to do a lot of switching about with the resources we had. Just... This isn't Star Wars. No, it's not, but... we need it all. We need health and we need damage. So we'll grab that. And we need... Who do we need? All of them are decent picks here. So what we do, we run fire, dark, and light magic. Is she gonna help light magic? Is she gonna help our dark? We go with Yukari. We'll go with Yukari there, and we'll go with Kasumi on this one here. So Kasumi, maybe with Yukino we can maybe have a little bit of a water buff for the one of our teams if we have to. Right. Is this getting difficult? Because I am not too confident taking on these extreme modes. And if we keep missing the extreme nodes... I mean, we're getting relics, but we really need characters too. Let's see then. How is this normal fight going to treat us? If we do struggle on this one, well, we will see. What was the team we used here? I can't remember. We had a tank. June is a tank, and we also had Yukido on the team, didn't we? That was our only tank option. Right. Let's see. It wasn't our best team, but let's see how we do. We didn't see that. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Yeah, we're struggling on normal. So extreme, we would certainly be struggling. Let's go with our light team. That light team seems to be pretty good. We could have you carrying? Let's just run this one then. If we do die, maybe you carry would help with their healing. And a magical barrier, that might help a little. Well, there we go. We're still clawing. We're still in the game. Don't say that, Kasparov, please. Don't jinx it. He's doing okay today, so we will give it a thumbs up. But it's definitely still being temperamental. You haven't seen how long it's taken me to update the game earlier. Anyway, we are going to pick Sarah and Ilya. Might be pretty good. Do we need a dark tank option though? Not the best dark tank option, especially for a magical team, but a dark tank option nevertheless. So, we have an event. Please do be a fight. It is Pecorine cooking. What is she going to cook up? Let me cook. Actually saying that, I'm a little hungry now, although it is pretty late. What's going on here? Is that better? Is that better? Yes. Okay, all of a sudden we had Technical issues. We had technical issues. After he said my internet is working right. We had technical issues there. My laptop wasn't charging, and then my microphone just stopped working. I had to unplug it and plug it back in again. Anyway, we are back. And we get Ceremonial Ilya anyway. And a Liberator Nozomi. So, do we need characters, or do we need both? Characters and relics. I'm going to go with relics, because maybe we could script through with that team. And we're avoiding very hard, which is going to make this even more difficult. That's why we're not getting the relics, because we've not really got the characters to be confident on very hard. As you can see, it's a normal stage, and we are struggling. Hururu, let's come back out. Let's try this again. This team didn't work. What other teams did we have? We had a fire magic, didn't we? And we didn't use Neffy as a tank for that one, but let's stick Aris in. See if Lind can tank it. If not, we'll put in a stronger tank. We are missing Carol again. We are indeed. We actually got a dark magic, full dark magic setup that might be able to do this. This is doing a lot better though. So we are still in the game. Still in the game. Oof. Still in the game, right. After all of that, if we could beat this final boss on this difficulty with this team, I think I'll be surprised. I'll be very surprised. Right, so let's go. We'll have a work at Ali. Is that the same fight that we just had? Send in the same team then. We seem to be doing okay. Ooh, well, how up in there? Croce down. Croce down. They used the anti-aircraft missile on our aerial Croce. That was a bit of a surprise. Anyway, we still win. We didn't win. Was that a fluke? Was that a crit that we was unlucky? Because that looked like the same fight that we just had. So let's see if the same thing happens again. If it does, then we're going to have to swap up. I think it's just the way that the camera is picking. So Larry L went down as well. Just the way that the camera is picking me up here. Right, okay. Let's switch things up a little bit here. Lindy's tanking okay. We don't need 2 speed buffers, so let's see if Carol can help us. Let's see, shall we? I'm looking at the time, and I would have liked to have at least done one more run, but if we can't even beat this one, maybe we'll have to call it there, but I don't know. Let's see if we can even get to this boss. So I'm hoping we can beat the boss after we've spent a long time in here. A very long time in here, getting this far, to only be defeated again. Maybe we'll just take the rewards instead of just quitting completely. I think that will be an option. Whew. Right, well that didn't work either, so... Maybe the light team. We haven't tried the light team here. Oh my goodness me. Let's try the light team, shall we? See if that can get us through. Although unfortunately, they may not be strong enough. Definitely a good decision not going for the very hard. I'm sure we'd have already been beaten. Or maybe we should have. Maybe we should have already given up and started again and stopped wasting a lot of time here. We need 2 tanks? Maybe we do, because we can see, oh, here's our buddy Neffy hanging in. Can she hang in long enough? She can. Again, we are still fighting and just surviving. But we're not getting as many rewards, not many relics and characters. Now, where would fit on that fire magical team we have? Pilot Aoi, however, is a very good option for another team, though. But what team would that be? What are our sub-teams here? We really don't have many good physical options, do we? You really don't have many good physical options. Naya might help too. This is a little difficult. This could be a crucial decision here. Do we go for Aoi? Do we go for Worm? I think I'm going to go Pilot Aoi. Pilot Aoi. Pilot Aoi. And Pilot Aoi saved the day. Now, do we get more characters? Or do we go for another relic here? Fire indeed. Well, we're going for relics. And maybe that TP will help us. And now we can buy stuff from the shop. But did we not get... We don't have as much monies this time, I don't think. We do not. We don't even have enough monies to buy one of these biggies. That too. This is why we need to get the extremes. That is not funny. That is not funny at all. Okay, so we can pick a debuffer. Well, we can't afford one. There's nothing we can sell, is there? You don't sell things in this, so we're just gonna have to take what we can get. Which debuffer do we want here? It is single target, so Anemone might not be the best pick here. Although she might still be the best pick here. Wakana? Winter Wakana? Who else do we have? Winter Wakana would work better on a physical team. Our light magic seems to be okay. Our fire magic seems to be okay. We need either a dark magic or a light physical team, I guess, seeing as we just bought Pilot Aoi. So who do we have on dark and light as options? Not the best there. Dark, again, also not the best options. Although there is a Carol there. Maybe we go for Vampy. Maybe we'll pick Vampy. Let's pick Vampy. Carrie's not bad either, too. Do we go with Carrie? Do we go Vampy? We're going to go with a Carrie. We're going to get a random buffer character as well. Summon Enika, okay. Can we afford this one? I suppose we should buy this. And do we want a random buffer or do we want to reroll? Thing is, if we reroll, it'll just be a random character again. Let's get a random buffer, and that'll be it. That'll be as good as we can do. Misaki, hello Misaki, that's not gonna help. I'm sorry, it's not gonna help. Okay, If we get this relic, we have to fight extreme. And I'm not sure we can win. Are we going to have to at least give it a try? Maybe? I don't know. What do you think? Do we go for that extreme fight, considering normal fights are giving us a real headache here? Well, if we are struggling this much in normal, maybe we shouldn't. And at least if we can get to the boss, perhaps we can cheese it somehow. Well, we still need. And we just certainly don't have our SP1 on. That is for sure. We'll go with a tank option there in the Zomi. You know, the taunt, although against the boss, I don't think it'll do a lot. So here you have to make that choice. Do we go for the relic and extreme? I'm going to say no. And I'm certainly not going extreme here either, because I want to at least get to the boss and see if we can at least stand a chance against him with our limited resources here. Betting on cheese. We love cheese. Whee! Oh, these Unimis popping off. Well, I can agree then with what we said here earlier, that tier 9, difficulty 9 is very difficult and it's causing people trouble because, well, I don't think any of them will really going to help us too much. We have plenty of tank options now. So if we even do beat this run, I don't think we're going to go into tier 9. I think we're going to stick with tier 8. See if we can get a tier 8 victory. Whew. With our last guild. Well, here we go. Trouble at Mill. Big trouble at Mill here. Look at the Kokoro's poking away. Stop it, Kokoro. Stop poking us. Really good for betting on my life on cheese. Is yikesy. I buy indeed. We get the cheese roll, and that cheese roll didn't help. So let's go fire magic then. Let's try a fire magical team. That was a little bit better, perhaps. We're still short an option for that. Maybe we should have gone for a worm as well. We don't need 2 speed buffers though, really. So we just come on, Yukino. You can have a go. Let's send Yukino in. So if she doesn't boil or melt with all of these fire allies around her. Well. Jeez, I don't think this is going to do it. Right, let's... Let's see if that helps. Eris needed. Maybe Eris is needed here. Shall we put her in? In Croce's place? Ooh, she really could do with getting a revival, but a little bit quicker here. Let it run. Our main DPS is now dropped, but Yukino can do some damage. Although she doesn't have any elemental buff here. Oh, this little dude at the front there with his symbols. Right. Maybe the answer is a mixture of light and fire. Maybe. Maybe the answer is putting in Carol. Maybe you carry, yes. Yes, Paul. Well, might be an idea. Maybe you carry. Are we taking magic damage? Let me see. Where's Mikasa? Where's Mikasa? Let's back out of this. That didn't help. She will be up front, right up front. I mean, what physical option team could we have here? Let's see if she helps up there. Then maybe we'll try a physical team option, if we even have anything. We don't have any DPS for physical, do we? Ooh, maybe you carry was a good shout. Come on, Kokoro, let us win, please. Well, we're surviving, but we could do with a little bit more damage. These Kokoros are really holding in. You only do magic teams. Well, you carry certainly helped there. But we need damage. Maybe we take Kururu out. Maybe Kururu was helping us survive there. And we put in... Nenika? Maybe. Let's see. It's got to be out here as an option, so we should really give her a try. Well, there we go. She didn't last very long. Right, what we're doing then is we're getting rid of the fire element on this. And we're going for dark. And then maybe we can try a physical team. Nenika still went straight down. Maybe we do need that double tank, or at least someone else up there that can hold the fort down a little. Well, we've not got the damage here, so let's try again. Yippee! Carol's back, but will she be back for long? Let's see. And then it's like maybe we try a physical variant. Well, there we go. That's what they think to that. Indeed. Right, let's try a physical team. Maybe we still want Eris there. We're gonna go with these options here. We don't have any real DPS, do we? For anything. We don't. We really don't. I think our... we could probably get a tier 8 clear if we had a better set of characters. Like I said, we have some pretty good individual characters, but we just don't have full teams. Liberating the enemies down. The rest of the team seems to be doing okay. Double tank on this one. I think that's what we might end up doing next. Although we haven't really got any damage on this team either. No, we need a lot more damage on this. So what are we going to do for DPS? Our only damage is in magic, really. We do not have any physical DPS, so we probably have to go back to... magic is probably our only option here. You do big damage, but... Can we try this? Just try this. We haven't done this before, have we? Summer Madonna? Which one's Summer? Is a physical shield. Could be worth a try. Which... Well, we're hanging in a little bit longer here, but I don't think do we have the damage for this? We just don't have the damage. I think maybe we have met our match here. We just do not have the damage. I'm thinking, I'm thinking, and I'm not coming up with many ideas here. That's leaving Maho off the team. Well, we'll give it a try. Because Amari down instantly. Not what we want to see. I think we may be... Amari down again, straight away. Not good, not good. How long do we keep trying? How long do we keep trying for? Did we already run this team? Are we just going round in circles here? Well, we've got to the Kokoros, but the Kokoros just keep healing too much. We cannot overwhelm them with damage. We just don't have the damage dealers here, do we? Is that one... So was that Summer Kokoro down? Yeah, well, we've got too many. And now we've lost our Koroche. I think we have met our match here. I really think we have met our match here. And we are this close to the boss. If we could beat this fight, one more fight, and then we were at the boss. But if we can't beat these normal fights, do we really think we can take the boss out? Any more suggestions here? A water team. Not much of a water team. We could take out... Who are we taking out? Kasumi might be a good option too. Naya, I'm pretty sure Nenika will instantly drop here. There she goes, right. So we really do need Lind as the second in that second slot. Could these two... No. We need Linda. That's like, I mean, we don't have the speed buffing now. We're a Korocha. I don't think this is gonna. If this works, I'll be amazed. R.I.P. run indeed. Maybe what I'm gonna have to do, and I wasn't planning on doing this. Maybe what I'm gonna have to come do is jump back in again tomorrow and see if we can get at least a win with the other two new guilds. We're on 2 of the guilds today. The third attempt here we have failed on, seemingly. So we can try those 2 guilds that we haven't beaten yet tomorrow. Because I honestly don't think we're going to get past this normal stage. Do we even try tier 8 tomorrow? Because that's scary. So if we put some light in, yeah, and then I guess it's too far forward. Certainly sits too far forward. Or do we go with dark? Kanashi Yashi indeed. Oh, Lariel has dropped. Who can we switch out our Xmas Lariel for? I think the writing was on the wall a long time ago. The writing was on the wall a long time. We've just taken out our DPS. We have no damage now at all. We may survive, but we have no damage. Yep, as I said, no damage. Maybe this will be the last attempt, and then we may have to accept the inevitable. We didn't get the best of runs starts with this run. We're always on the back foot, just scraping through. Maybe Karuru as a tank might be a better option than Naya here. I don't know why we've... Well, I suppose because of the fire element, you still have her, but... Let's try Karuru as a tank. Last option here. And then, yes, we're probably going to have to wrap it up for today, because it is, well, at least for me, getting a little bit late. And... try again tomorrow then, I suppose, with these last 2 guilds. Is there an official guild in options. Who is the Gourmet Guild, if that's what you mean? We do have the Gourmet Guild to go in with. But, well, that will be for another day, it seems, because, yes, maybe what I will do then before we attempt again tomorrow is skip a few. We've got plenty of runs we can skip. If we skip, we can maybe strengthen our team a little bit. That might be what we need to do. We have a tier 7 clear. We can skip on tier 7, I suppose. Yep, I think we're going to have to retreat with return with rewards. We're going to do that. We're not going to be stingy. We'll get the rewards. At least we'll have something out of it. So close to the boss there. That's so... 1 AM indeed is pretty late indeed. For you, Kasparov, indeed, you must be 2 hours ahead of me then. 2 hours ahead. We did get 2 new pieces of equipment though. I guess it was worth doing that. So there we go. That's 3 runs today. Let's skip on difficulty 8. Where are they? Where are they? Why are they not here to be skipped? Difficulty 7. Oh, actually, yes. We only cleared Lucent Academy on level 6. We'll do a few skips on this. Then that will give us a few more resources to maybe strengthen. And a few more of these equips here. Quite a few, actually. There we go. How many of these has it given? How far can we go on here? Magic or physical? So we're a little stronger here. Is it going to be enough? We have another mission. What was the mission? Unlock 55 nodes. We have that one done there. And some more prizes in here. A few more prizes in here. All strengthening us up a little bit. Modules. Every little helps, I guess. So there we go. I guess we're going to leave it here for today and likely come back tomorrow then, and we can see if we can at least get a win with Canon and Little Lyrical. But I guess it's going to take a long time to get every one of these beaten at tier 10. We need to get to tier 10 first, or maybe we can say tier 7. We'll have to make that a decision for tomorrow. Do we go for tier 8 or do we go for tier 7 on these two? Maybe we'll try tier 8 first, and if we still struggle, we'll back out and go for tier 7. But Maho and magic. Maho is magic. Prism no Maho. A prism magic indeed. Alright, so there we go. We will leave it there for today. It's getting, as I said, late for us, at least in Europe. It is getting pretty late. Thank you for everybody who watched. Maybe we will see you again tomorrow for that. And thank you, Kasparov, for being a new member today. And everyone else who is a member, we did give out some free memberships earlier. So, with that, I will go and get some rest. And we can come back to this tomorrow. There is a lot to be done in this, isn't there? I can see why people, and even me, find it a little bit overwhelming. Anyway, where is my button? Thank you again for watching, everybody. I'm Tokkuri Yashi. We'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye bye. We need to put out our buy emoticon. We have our buy emoticon before we go. Ding, bye. Indeed. Casper already did it. Bye bye. Hey.